Did you go to dunk camp this year? Because I didn't, but these guys did. Welcome back to Beyond Bounce. Me and Darshil here, and then we got three guests here. We got Eric. He is 6'1 with a 37-inch vertical. We got Pierre, 5'8 with a 40.5-inch vertical. And then we got Paco, 5'9 with a 34-inch vertical, who actually just got his first dunk at
Yeah.
dunk camp. So that was pretty
Yep.
cool. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, first thing, Kang. What happened with him? I saw some stuff on social media.
All
Say
right.
what you can say about
So,
him.
so for the record, how many of you guys have followed Kang for the last couple months to a year now?
I
Think we all
didn't.
have. Oh,
I
not
didn't.
Paco, eh?
Yeah, I
No.
just found out about him in pen camp.
So
Because
in our THP group, some guys started posting videos and everything, and then I'm like, "Who's this Kang guy?" Dude, I thought he was legit, like top tier, one of the best dunkers. Like the way he was talking, like that's what I thought.
no,
And
And
his
like
So
profile bio too.
by the by
yeah,
the by the amount of dunkers in China, I feel like he could be, but like when I was talking to me in real life, I felt like, dang, he's probably one of the super good Chinese dunkers who went here to show off or something.
Actually, he's
But
from London right now.
yeah, he's
Oh,
in
so right now
really?
he
really.
lives in London.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
he's like no, I think I've probably followed this account before he went to I don't know about the THP chat or anything like that, right? But I've been seeing this man posting for a long time. I've seen him doing this stuff for a while,
Been
talking
grinding,
about
eh?
yeah, like talking about how he's gonna be Dunk King, how he's gonna basically take over the space. He's gonna be the King of London, some random
The
stuff
King
like
of
that,
London.
or Melbourne or something
That's
like that. I don't
he's
know,
gonna be like
man.
Elizabeth, like
And
Queen Elizabeth II.
then just randomly, like he would have stories where he's just eating, and then right after that, he then talks about how he's Dunk King and all that kind of stuff over and over again. And then he posts a random dunk of him, a random post of him just doing a backboard dunk, and that's literally his account.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I thought maybe it was an act at first, to be honest. I wasn't sure if he was trolling or not, but I think he really just really fucking believes in himself. Like
Dude.
to an insane degree where he legit thinks like if I say it out loud it's gonna happen. I don't know. Pierre maybe knows better than me because Pierre spent a bit more time with him. So I don't know, Pierre, if
Yeah.
you have any insights.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
he
I
wanted
I
me
I heard
to.
this back then.
Is that
This was
Okay.
first
before
dunk?
camp.
Oh, yep. Come true. See, just
See?
like Kang.
See?
But, but yeah, go ahead, Pierre.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was my lift during the whole week. So I spent quite a lot of time with him. And yeah, he wanted me to think like him. Like, oh, yeah, he's going to win and all that. He can do, he was telling me dunks he would do for the dunk contest on 10. It was like, oh, yeah, 360 on the boat. Uh,
Damn.
stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I don't know. He's like
He's a
trying on the
believer,
8 foot
bro.
rim. And the next day, oh
Dude.
yeah, I'm doing that on 10. I know what to do right now. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude,
I think it's a
speaking
good
of
shot.
contests, yeah, speaking of contests, tell me about like the show with Dak and Zay testing and then the whole show after that.
That was wild, dude. Just seeing Zay and Dak just test like the way they touched 40 and 45 inches, like
Yes.
dude, like some people train their entire life to jump 40 inches. They touched 40 like it was just like a layup. Like it was insane.
That's
Even once they
crazy.
got to like 48, 49, even close to 50, it didn't feel like they were truly trying until they got above 50 inches, which was wild.
Yeah.
And like Dak, like man, he was getting his chin at the rim and shit, like just
Bro
freaks.
is 5'10" and getting that over the rim is crazy.
Yeah, what is it
Chin
like
at the
to explain the
rim.
difference of like seeing them on like your phone and then seeing them in person? Like,
Just
Bro,
everyone's leaner than you would think, first of all. Everyone, aside from Dak, actually. Dak is actually like, he's like a beefy dude. He's like more of like a Usain Bolt kind of body, like he's more built. But
hmm
everyone's
Yeah,
way leaner
yeah.
than you would think. But they make it look way easier than it should. Like everything they do on 10, it looks like they're dunking on 7 foot. 8 foot kind of thing. Like they make this shit look like it's a lay. Everything they do, it's a layup. It's effortless. It kind of it's amazing to watch, but at the same time, like you realize like there's like the levels, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I can struggle to hit like an off the glass two-hander, and they're going like under both 360, like it's like nothing, right? It's just wild, dude. It's wild.
I'm gonna add something. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people speculate that Dak didn't actually hit 51, but like we did a lot of angles from it. Like we took angles from everywhere, and it actually smacked the hell with that bell. But like it was like this. The bell was like this, and the little dongle was next to it. He kind of do it like sideways. So it's kind of an awkward position when you like want to measure it. But after like reviewing it a lot, like it's a 51. I think so.
Mm, we
Yeah, the
need
thing
dunk
is, he
refs.
smacked everything,
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
like not just the
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah. And what was it like? But like that build up of them kind of getting up to like more towards like the end of it, like when they're actually going for the 50s.
Bro, Espinosa has so much aura, bro. He was not smiling the whole time.
Also, what amazed me was like they didn't take many steps.
Really.
Like there wasn't much of a build up to their jumps. It was more just like one step, penultimate jump. Like it's not like they took like their acceleration. Um, it
He a
wasn't.
monster.
It
He
was
a
like
monster,
yeah,
right?
yeah, dude. Like 3 steps and they were up. Like they got up so quickly, and then I think everyone in the crowd like slowly realized like they were watching like a world record being broken, right? Like no one knew
Yeah.
that it was until they started making 50 inches look easy, and then everyone kind of understood like, okay, like a record's gonna be broken tonight, and like
It's
just seeing that shit live, wild.
it.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that you mentioned that, right, Eric? It's like it makes me think of something a little bit like that's a little bit off of dunk camp, but just in general. Have you seen this guy, Mr. Cat Bounce?
Hmm?
Nah.
Who's that?
No, but basically, he's kind of been going a little viral, or he's been slowly going viral a little bit. At least I've known his account. I think John even knows his account. But essentially going off the idea that more so than like how many steps you're taking or how fast you're going to your approach, it's really how
Mm,
you control your speed into it and your acceleration of it.
mm,
So it makes sense, I think, especially with someone like Dak, right? He's not
yeah.
going too particularly fast to like a lot of dunkers out there, but he's able to control his speed perfectly and accelerate.
I don't know if you guys see my screen.
He's a
Yeah,
1 foot
this
jumper?
guy's
Yeah. I can
yeah,
see
he
your
is.
screen. Yeah.
This guy's a one
That's
foot
another.
jumper. This guy's a 1 foot jumper, and
Dang.
he's gonna get crazy.
Mr. Cat Bounce. I gotta follow him right now. Type shit.
Yeah, dude. No, that guy's nuts. And how about the show after? What was it like watching them? Because I heard also some of the guys were injured too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a
Yeah.
lot about
I
that.
think
Or at
Donovan's
least
injured, right?
he
Donovan
Yeah,
is.
for
and
sure.
Kilgannon too. So Kilgannon participated, but he strained his I think what was it? Was it his calf or his hamstring or his quad? He strained something in warm-ups. So he did like a couple windmills and then everything else he did off vert. So if you notice like all those dunk show highlights on YouTube and shit, you don't see Kilgannon because he was injured. But he was still trying like scorpions off vert and shit. Like he was
That's
trying some
crazy.
crazy shit.
Hide
Was
and
it
seek.
his like was it his adductor or was it? It wasn't his
Heard
adductor, was
his
it?
adductor.
Was it?
Because that
Yeah.
seems to
I think
be
I heard that too.
whenever Kilgannon's been injured, his common incidence of injury has usually been his adductor, from what I know.
Mm. Yeah, but I wasn't surprised because he was jumping so much. Like on Monday especially, he
Yeah.
was well, first he was dunking on 10 for like hours. And then after so every day is like 9 to 4 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock I just stayed around because I saw he was dunking on like a low rim.
He was doing a
He was
hat
low
trick,
rim
bro.
dunk. Yeah, bro, he was low rim dunking for like 2 hours, invented a dunk, and then tried it on 10, then hit
And
it. It was
hit
a
it.
hat trick dunk where he jumps over someone who has a hat on, grabs their hat, puts it on, does a windmill. Like
What?
he hasn't. I have the video. He hasn't posted it yet.
Yes. It was
Yeah,
crazy, bro. I didn't see it in person though, but I heard it's like insane.
I can send you the video, but
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
But anyway, so like he was jumping so much on Monday, so I was not surprised that on Thursday like he was cooked. Like I was not surprised.
Speaking of injuries, I was low key surprised I didn't get hurt because like I jumped on the first day, I jumped like crazy, and the second day I hit my first dunk, and on Wednesday, I was like, it was like low rimming. I hit like my dunk session on Monday, and also like a low rim session on Tuesday, and then I hit my first dunk on Wednesday, and then I did a dunk contest on Thursday, and I still got out of it like pain free for some reason.
It just shows you like you're in good shape right now, dude.
No, not really.
But
Like I have
If,
I
terrible
mean,
cardio.
if you weren't in
Okay,
good shape, you would have got injured.
I have
it
terrible
also
cardio.
it isn't to say anything bad necessarily on that. It's also just
Hmm.
because your general like jump height or general jump cluster
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is
Just
lower.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
lower outputs are typically you can typically have more volume with it and you should be fine.
Yeah, dude.
that's
My
good.
first few months on THP, I was going ham, like no pain at all, and then bam, out of nowhere, the knee. So yeah, no, I know what that's like. You might experience that. Well, everyone will at one point,
Of
but
Oh,
course,
100%. But
I
yeah, you were
experienced
asking
it
about
when
the
I was back.
injuries though, right? And it
yeah,
was what aside from Kilgannon, Donovan was injured, so everyone obviously was disappointed because they want to see Donovan. Was anyone else injured, Pierre?
I think
Was anyone?
Isaiah kind of warmed up a bit slowly than he expected. He was
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
but he did perform his best. I think.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he killed it.
But I mean, he still hit like 360 under both, 360 between the legs. He tried what behind the back between the legs, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was still like going off. Like,
Got
he was
360.
of course, bro.
yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, this call is sponsored by Monster Energy. In case you didn't know, Monster Energy is an energy. It contains 120 grams of caffeine, and it is super good. I definitely recommend it. And if you're in the area, just pick up Monster Energy. Use the sponsor code Paco Dunks for 10%
Yeah,
off. And yes,
yeah. If y'all want, you can try and beat his record of how many Monster Energies you buy in one.
Man,
Drop
yeah,
it for free.
the Paco goes crazy. I think well, yeah, you go crazy, man, on the monsters. I can't even consume one, man. I don't like Monster at all.
this is my second Monster of the day, and it's like 9 a.m., bro.
Yeah. All right. So
Man.
now tell me about like tell me about each individual day, from 1 to 4, and how that went.
Sure, yeah, I'll
Well,
give it to Paco or Pierre if you guys want.
well, the
Yeah,
first
Peter
day
can go.
we were 80 athletes there, so we split it in two. One group of 40 would be jumping, testing our max vertical, and the other 40 would be in the classroom. I don't remember what was the thing in the classroom. Like maybe what it was like explaining the week, how it would go.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
There were two. One is about jump technique, and one is about Daniel's back training methods. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah. Okay. I see. And that was like pretty much the first day.
Yeah, and guys
Yeah,
like were warming up, and like I said to Eric, they were doing height checks already. Like the young guys, they would jump, like out jump before
yeah. I jumped my
testing.
ass off in the first day.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So basically Monday is when everyone went crazy.
So yeah, Mondays when everyone just crashes out,
Yeah.
just balls to the
Well,
wall, like
it makes sense. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it really does depend on like, especially what you're doing for the rest of the week too, I would imagine,
Mhm.
right?
but
Like,
Yeah.
we were
are you
expecting. Sorry,
yeah,
we
like
were
are you consider
expecting to be a day off on Tuesday, but
I
we
think it's
got the
Wednesday,
day off
right?
on Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday's day off. Is it?
mm,
Or
Yeah, but it was supposed to be on Tuesday.
oh, I see.
mm, but it's
Yeah.
like yeah, I could
Yeah,
see.
one thing that helped a lot was in one of those THP calls, I asked like one of my questions to Isaiah and John was like what to do during dunk camp, like how to moderate, and they said like the smartest thing to do is not to jump at all on Tuesday and Wednesday. Only jump Monday and Thursday because Monday you're just adrenaline, you just want to go crazy, and then Thursday you want to test and then enter a contest, right? But a lot of the guys were like dunking 4 days in a row, and it's like that's how you get injured, right? So like
Yeah.
you want to do it because it's fun and like you're around all these dudes who are all like into dunking, but it's it's tempting, but you don't want to like blow out your knee or your Achilles, right?
Bro, don't
I
be
bet
like
it's a
me,
lot
man.
easier. Yeah, I bet it's a lot easier when you're more injury prone because then that adds actually the friction and especially warming up too. So I
Yeah.
imagine then, yeah. So I imagine that makes it easier. Um, and then so yeah, how was the second and third day then?
Man, for the second day, we did a lot of low rim dunks. So there's a session where it was so fun, bro. It was like all out fives, not fives, like 3-on-3s, and like we had to like dunk on 8 foot or 9 foot in a fast break, bro. It was so fucking funny, bro. And like we had to take
Awesome.
turns just like lining up. It's like a basketball drill. It's like when I had in high school, and like we were throwing down so many dunks. Like Dylan was going off, Nate was going off, and I think 1 foot God also showed up. And yeah, I liked it a lot. But I had to opt out because I was too tired, and I hopped on the what's it called, the rapid reboot thingy.
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing that you put like your legs in. It's like
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah, and they compress it. It's kind of nice. That kind of helped me
Mm.
recover. Or it could be a
Well,
placebo.
Sutherland goes under, or at least right now he goes under 2 foot guide, right? That's what it is
Yeah,
Yeah,
now.
2 foot guy.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like that name.
Mm.
But
And
I guess if I were to do my day two, if I go to dunk camp next year, which I'm hoping happens, I don't know if it will,
Mm.
but I don't think I'll be doing those basketball things. I don't know how to play basketball, bro. I haven't played basketball in God knows 6, 7 years.
Yeah, I mean it's the focus was more on dunking than basketball,
Okay,
but it
yeah.
was it was it was structured like a constant like fast break, like three
Mm.
on offense, two on defense, and because it was a low rim, someone's gonna always get dunked on. So
Yeah,
That
it
it
was so
was
fun.
sick.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be a warm up.
Yeah, warm up.
yeah.
people are
Yeah,
gonna
it's
Man,
quickly
definitely
go
gonna be
crazy
different
even
with
with
that.
that.
after
Yeah.
the warm up, we had to like group up with different dunkers, and they taught us their signature dunks. So I was in Dom's group, and he taught me the snake dunk. So it was like pound, catch it, put it to your shoulder, and dunk it. And we had to wrap it out on an 8 foot rim. People were going off on the 9 foot rims afterwards. There's this like 16,
Mm.
17-year-old boy who was like doing them on 9, sorry, 9
Yeah.
p.m. monster. And yeah, there's also the the other guy, I forgot his name, but he was also repping it out. He was like low key kind of older than him. He's like 20 something. But yeah, those two were popping off. They got like the level up end from Dom. And for me, I just did the windmill because I wanted to do it in the contest, so I want to do some practice.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the whole focus on day two was just low rimming and like practicing different dunks on a low rim. And yeah, like and it's cool because like you're split up into groups and every group's coach is a pro dunker, right?
Mm.
So you're just kind of like hanging out with them and they're showing you their dunks and it was dope. Also, Jonathan Clark in that drill that we mentioned, every breakaway he'd try between the legs twice every single
Yeah,
time.
he did, bro. He was crazy.
Every single time he tried, like he's wild, and he's 36 now. Like he's a freak. Yeah.
He's not like a more resilient version of Chris Staples, but Chris Staples is also really really good at his age. But I think he's
Oh,
slowly
for
going
sure,
down.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Tell me what it was like meeting like the pro guys too and like everyone else too.
But they're so
Yeah.
'Cause
nice, bro.
I saw some clips of like I saw Pierre like I saw when you hit the Pierre when you hit the two hander like everyone was helping you out like CJ,
Yeah,
Isaiah, like a lot of people were helping you out and
Kilgallen.
then there's another one with Jonathan helping you out with I think your trick dunks on the lower rim
Yep.
as
That's
well.
how I got my wristband, my level up band.
Yeah,
I
I got
see.
mine from Kilgannon too.
So yeah, and then Eric, I saw. Yeah, speaking of Kilgannon, he threw the lob for you.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
It was on the
That
third
was
day, I
so
think.
hype, dude.
So yeah,
That
I
was so
mean,
hype. Yeah.
That
yeah,
was in
whoever
the
wants
contest
to,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
whoever wants to talk about those experiences, because I imagine that's pretty cool as well.
Oh, for
Uh,
sure. Who
Yeah.
wants to go first?
I want
Paco,
to
you
go
want to go
first,
first?
actually. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
okay. So
Okay.
it was the third day. It was actually like the time I got my first dunk. It was in lunchtime, surprisingly, and everybody's just getting cookies and the protein meals and shit. And I was just jumping because I feel so good after the talks, right? I was like kind of fresh. I just want to go for it. And I initially just went for a drop step and I just hung on the rim, like drop step, hang on the rim. So Cam was like, "Dude, you can literally do it." And we started throwing lobs with Cam, right? You know who Cam is? The
Yeah, Cam one dunks, right?
yeah,
You're talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah.
He's a goofy guy. I love him, bro. No homo,
Amen.
but uh uh he threw me some lobs, but we didn't like land it properly because the timing was kind of off. And just Kilgannon just stepped in. It was like, let me try. It was like he did like a few tries and he was getting the timing of it. And in my I think sixth try, I hit it. It was like a clean flush, and everybody just went hype. It was awesome.
Yeah, no, that's sick. That's sick. Pierre, what about you? Because everyone was helping you out from what I saw.
Yeah, well, during the first day, we had an intro where we introduce ourselves, like what's our name, where are we from, and all that, and what's our goal for the dunk camp. And I was like, oh, I want to get a lob from Isaiah Rivera and dunk it. So stayed like that, and that was also the first day. And I tested my vertical on the morning, and I think it's yeah, it's
40?
right after that. I was a little bit tired, but the rim was like 9, 10 something, so I knew I could get a dunk like relatively easily. Not easily, but I can punch it like two hands, something like that.
Mm.
So I took a chance and I asked Isaiah to throw it up for me. But yeah, as Paco said, it's a lot of timing, like to get
Definitely.
the like it's almost harder for the passer, the one who throws you the lob,
Yeah.
because he has to time everything correctly. So it took like 8 or 10 tries, but I got like 2 or 3, like two that were like legit dunks.
Yeah.
Bro, and then your dunks with when Jonathan Clark was coaching you on the 9 foot, like the 360 windmill and shit, those were crazy.
Yeah, actually, the
Yeah,
East Bay
Pierre
and
or East Bay
360
is nice.
windmill were back to back.
Nice. Yeah, that seems awesome with everyone helping out too. Yeah.
And oh yeah, I
Let's see what
forgot
else.
to
Oh yeah.
mention this one part. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
In the first day, I was trying to get my first dunk right, and Isaiah coached me one on one for 30 minutes, bro. It was so epic, bro.
On your jump technique, right? I
Yeah,
remember you
he was
telling me
like
about this. Yeah.
he was like doing like let me show y'all.
Oh yeah. Paco.
You and me. Okay, so he was teaching me how to do this. Like your hand should move with your knee. So like boom, boom, boom. Like what Juan said back then. He taught me how to jump, and we're doing the same rep. But Isaiah was like super. He was like, do it until you can fucking feel that shit in your soul, bro.
Yeah.
It was so
Yep.
epic, bro. Having coached by one of the goats, you know.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's awesome. What were the kind of things you guys like learned from also the cause Pierre, I know I saw you in the power clean thing that Isaiah was doing, but also like the different like I forget what you call it, the talks that they were having, and then showing off like jump technique and stuff. Cause I know they did some stuff like that.
For me, like I have quite good dunk technique, but I still learn a lot like during camp. Like how to get the transfer correctly and how to get the ball up after a underboat or just the lob before a windmill. I was passing it too far to the right because I'm left right and left-handed.
Yeah.
I just lob it to my left and it's way easier and stuff like that.
I don't think you need a really high lob for a windmill, right?
What?
You don't need a really high lob for a windmill, right? You only need to like, get it over
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
kind of need a good high lob as still because you need full arm swing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
If
that's true.
I
That's true.
press it too low, I lose my arm swing, and
Mhm.
I
It
prefer
I
it
mean, like
does.
to
off lob,
I feel
like
like
not off dribble.
yeah, always
not
off lob for me.
not that I'm good on lob for trick dunks, but from what I've seen, it really depends on just how easy it is for you to be able to do so. You would typically need to do a little bit higher, if you're just barely getting it.
Mm.
But like if it's a dunk that you've made before and you're basically just kind of practicing the skill of it again, I think you can kind of go lower. I think, or not lower. Yeah, you can typically go lower with some of the things you
Well,
do.
it
I
will
know.
be a lot lower than if you're just dunking with one hand. Like,
I was
Yeah.
gonna talk about
it
this
won't
In
because
be
any
like I
as
case,
talked to
yeah.
a friend
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. Calisthenics is low key kind of like dunking, but upper body. It's like calisthenics, you need a good strength base, right? You need to do like a shit ton of pull ups at a shit ton of like weight, and then you can unlock like trick like planches and front levers and all that shit. It
Mm-hmm.
kind of reminds you of dunking in a way, honestly. But it's kind of off topic here, but yeah, I was talking to a friend about it and we was like talking about calisthenics. I think it kind of makes sense now that I think about it, but I think there's definitely some discrepancies between the two, but it definitely strikes a resemblance in the way.
Mm.
Yeah, well, when you dunk a lot, like you do a full session, like 100 dunks, trick dunks, even if like 8 foot rim, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
so sore the next day
Yes.
that you know you need those muscles. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. I can
And I pee out
imagine,
my
dude.
power clean as well in camp.
Well, what'd you PR it to?
I got 185 pounds, which is not really good, but it's a good improvement.
It's good
Man,
for your weight. It's good.
Yeah, I'm super light. I'm like 145.
That's what I'm saying. So for your weight,
man,
that's really good.
man, Paco, you're 5'9", right?
Yeah.
145. Okay, yeah, for 5'9", you're light. But out of everyone in this call, I'm very confident to say I'm the lightest out of all of us.
What do you
No, how
weigh?
heavy are you?
I weigh like 126, 127.
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
I'm
How?
five because I'm 5'6", so
Oh.
and I got and
Yeah, you're super lean as
yeah,
well.
like the most I've power cleaned is like for me has been like 190, but it's like with terrible form. I don't know if I would even count it, but like the thing is my problem, as most people know, as Juan has been trying to get me to get better at, is really just my jump technique. And that's
Mm-hmm.
just that's something that you could probably see in other podcasts. The short story is that my mobility sucks for internal rotation, but I can improve that just because I'm able to. I have like shallow enough hip sockets to be able to improve that kind of thing.
Yeah, we
So
Asians have good hip mobility, I think, in our like
Dude.
anatomy, because like we can squat lower comparatively. I heard.
Yeah.
so
That
it's
boy
like
Darshil can get a deep squat.
I have I have decently heavy outputs in the weight room,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't transfer them correctly just because my jump technique is terrible. And that's just
Mm.
something that I had to keep working on, especially because it's something from day one I haven't been great at, especially with the rhythm of it.
How long have you been
Dude.
training for?
Close to 4 years or so. So it's like the thing
How
is I
often
made
do you jump? Like how often do you have jump or dunk sessions?
see
Once a
that's the
week.
thing. I think I used to have them once a week when I could have gotten away with doing two and it would have been more beneficial for me.
Mm,
Currently, right now, I
yeah,
do two.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
want him to do two
I'm
just for
asking
his
the
jump
coach to give
technique.
me two right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, 2026, if Darshil can go to dunk camp, he gets his first dunk, dude, that's when the universe
Man,
shifts. Like,
2026, like is gonna be me like actually figuring out stuff. Like finally
So
like getting the fruits of figuring out stuff. Because right now I'm trying to figure out everything. I'm trying to figure out my jump technique even still. I'm trying to figure out things outside of training, like how to even balance my life with work recently. So
do you want to
100%.
join THQ by any chance, or do you want to stick
I
to your programming?
I am thinking of joining them in
Mhm.
probably the next couple months. I just
I
need
think
Yeah.
to
you
I
should
just
probably.
started work recent. I started work recently, so I want to make sure that I got at least somewhat of a safety net in case my
Yeah,
job
that makes
goes.
sense. Yeah.
Software engineering is a very volatile job. I
I
can be laid
heard
off and
Right now,
just
especially. Yeah.
it's
yeah,
AI
like
as well, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
So
guys, let me know. Let me know. What do you guys think were the best moments at dunk camp?
yeah, let's go, let's go. Yeah.
So on day three, so both John, who was it? It was CJ and 1 Foot God slash 2 Foot God. Yeah.
You have a guy.
Both of them had like a post Achilles rupture dunk contest right? So both of them, like a year after, both of them ruptured their Achilles. They were dunking, and man, I'm sure you saw the highlights, right? You saw some of the shit that they
Yeah,
I
were
saw
hitting.
I saw
Like,
he was
CJ,
popping off.
and I saw a lot
Bro,
of 2 foot guys jumps.
yeah, dude.
no,
Like, dude.
see, I
Yeah,
wish I
go
was
ahead.
I wish I was there to see it because man, you want to know the last dunk that I saw CJ do? Because I did a session in SoCal dunk with the SoCal Dunker guys back in like
Hmm.
February of 2024. The last dunk I saw CJ do was in East Bay. So
Oh
Oh,
shit.
when I saw that like his first trick dunk after all those things like being shown on social media be the East Bay, man, that made
it's a
me
full
just
circle.
happy as heck.
Full
Like
circle. Yeah.
CJ's one of my favorite pros to watch. So just seeing that exact thing, that like the last thing that I saw for myself, it's I don't
He's such a
know.
chill
Yeah,
guy
dude.
too. Like
It's a
he's
beautiful
super
thing.
kind.
Oh, he's such a good guy. Like they're okay, they're all great people, but for CJ like stuck out. Kilgannon too, actually. CJ and
Yes, yes,
Kilgannon were like just extra warm and friendly and just really good
yes.
dudes. But yeah, dude, like
ITI is nice
CJ,
too.
like
I like ITI too.
no, like they're all nice dudes. Like CJ almost hit a under both. He almost hit a scorpion off two. Like he was going off, and then 1 foot slash 2 foot god. Like what do you do? He hit like a windmill, slingshot,
Oh,
360
He
Chi! I
windmill.
punches
I
forgot
don't
about
know.
too.
He
Chi,
hit
bro.
some,
Chi,
hit some shit. I don't know. I'm probably missing some stuff. I think he hit a lot of crazy dunks. Actually, I think he hit a scorpion, right?
Yeah, I think I saw
Oh
that too.
shit. Yeah, they went off, dude.
bro. You know Chi? Remember Chi? Chi dunk, Chi jumps,
Yeah, yeah.
bro. He was going off. He did a East Bay off first, bro. I saw it.
Yeah, and he's also like 5'6" or something, five
No, he's
seven.
like 5'10",
Jump
5'10".
shot,
Okay,
no, he's 5'9", I thought, or
okay, okay.
He's
is that
5'10" of
barefoot? I don't
shoes,
know.
I think.
5'10" shoes.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
We're
Yeah,
talking
that
about
was that was
basketball,
peak. That was
right?
pretty peak though. Like just seeing them come back from Achilles injuries and like put on a
Yes.
show, wild,
So nice.
wild. And then of course like seeing Andy, like the founder of Dunk Camp, dunking, like that's obviously sick too, right? Seeing him get his dunk, yeah. At
Yeah,
53 years old,
dude. Yeah,
damn,
that's
wild.
that's the type of things, man. It's like stuff like that. That's what really sparks the flame in people and really inspires people because that is like that's a great thing to see.
Yeah,
Like showing that you can come back from something like that. It's
Yes.
really like for me, like with my knee, it's really what kind of gives me hope because it's like, dude, I'm dealing with knee pain, but then I see like these guys with ruptured Achilles still coming back from this. It's like it shows like you know you really can do this. So yeah,
yeah.
if anybody's having a tough time with that, just remember all the other guys that have gone through injuries.
That
But yeah,
inspires people, man.
yeah, dude, yeah, I can imagine that must have been a beautiful thing to see. But last thing I want to talk about is what are your guys' thoughts like outside of camp? Things like how you would prepare, like what would you do differently, like how it was coming back, like your goals for camp, things like that. So yeah,
Wait,
Hmm.
whoever wants to go.
Juan, I want to
Yeah,
add
sure.
something
Go ahead.
of my favorite moment at dunk camp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's probably
yeah, go ahead, yeah.
the mic takeaway.
Oh no, the
Oh, of
Tang
course.
I don't know
Tang's
if
my
you.
takeaway.
Yeah, we
My
haven't talked
king.
about that. We haven't talked about it. I have to
Yeah,
talk
give
about
us
it.
some insight. I want to hear.
No,
So
Eric was in it.
it
Like,
Oh
was
yeah,
like
yeah. Oh.
I,
Yeah, he called me out too.
it was like a okay. So I had to like clarify some things, right? It was like the Q&A session, all right,
Right,
and
yeah.
like the dunkers are having like a meet and greet basically. They're like doing questions from people, and Kang he was standing up the whole time before he got the mic. He was just like praying on Kilgannon's mic. He was like he's like and and like when someone finishes a sentence, he was just trying to reach out, but like it was too late because someone else took the mic. But at the perfect timing when Kilgannon finished his sentence, he just went up to him and just took it, and yeah, everybody is just like they just stared at him, and it was like, you have the honor of competing against me.
Yeah, if
And
you want my
and
autograph,
Andy, don't forget Andy Belay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then he was like giving out his autograph. He called out Donovan, Isaiah. Yo, he called me out too, which was I don't know why he called me out. I'm like, all right.
yeah, he was
Like, sure.
calling the ones who are doing the dunk contest on 10.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like anyone
Oh,
who's doing 10.
you're doing it.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay.
what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? It's like doing that, and yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Finley, is it how you say your name? The hype man or
Dallin?
the other?
You're talking about Dallin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
his name. Yeah.
he just kind of like he's like a bodyguard at this point. He's like crossing his arms, walking towards him. It's like he kind of tapped his shoulder, and he was like, "All
It looked
right,
like he
time
like
to
kind
go,
of
buddy."
grabbed him a bit, like it was like kind of using some force there.
I'm pretty sure like most of us saw the video from Cam, so
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Bro,
yeah, so Cam kicked his ball at one point too, right? Cam kicked his ball because he was talking mad shit to Cam as
not
well.
balls, just the basketball, the basketball, not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
balls.
yeah.
Yeah, we didn't kick him in the balls, but he grabbed Kang's ball and kicked it. That
It's
happened
fun for
too.
that shit.
Kang he got escorted out a couple times, but he did come back. I think he apologized to everyone one by one on the last day. He said sorry. He's like, I got anyways, he did apologize to everybody, so I just want to
that's
put that
good.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's good.
What a noble guy. He's probably
For
gonna come
sure.
back next year, do it again.
for sure.
I think
No,
he's
it's
doing
funny.
it because he wants to stay for next year.
Yeah. And wait, Eric, you were part of the 10-foot contest?
Yeah,
I was.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you had some
Yeah.
competition with Ben.
Yeah,
He
dude.
had some
Honestly,
highlights
like,
though.
But it's like,
dude,
yeah.
it was wild. So, like, my goal was I just wanted to like compete in a 10-foot contest, right? I just wanted to experience. Like maybe I'll never get to enter a 10-foot contest again. I don't know. Like I've never done that before. Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to beat a dunk contest, right? On 10. I knew like I can't windmill, I can't go between the legs. Like I can hit all the beginner dunks, right? But I still wanted to just compete. But for my first dunk, I kept throwing it off the glass, but I had so much adrenaline because I had
Bro,
like
you're hanging on that shit
bro.
over and
Oh,
over
I
again.
remember that.
Like,
I
I
remember.
had
I
to
remember.
fucking tell you, like, Eric, what the hell, bro? Don't hang
What
on
the
the
hell?
rim.
You're like, what the hell? No, so if you touch the rim, that counts as an attempt, right? But
Right.
I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
so much adrenaline and caffeine in my system.
And
I
Jordan
was,
Sutherland would be like,
You were like
don't touch
slamming
the
that shit,
rim.
bro.
yeah, he was getting mad at me. He's like, what the fuck, man? Stop touching
Bro,
the
Eric,
rim.
One thing I
Eric,
was so mad, bro.
Eric, you're going through the common syndrome that in Beyond Bounce we call it monkey mode.
Yeah, 100%. Like, bro, my
You
brain turned
diagnosed it
off.
monkey mode, I'm sorry.
My brain turned off. And like, so I was like smashing the ball off the backboard, trying to like catch these like huge, like one-handed or two-handed tomahawks. I just missed the ball and I would just grab the rim.
Bro, that's like I've sent Juan some of my sessions like that
Yeah.
where I'm not dunking well,
Dude,
but
jump technique is short as penultimate, dude. Beating his chest.
Yeah, dude,
But
it's
it's-
just Donkey Kong mode, bro. That's what it is.
Definitely.
But that's why in the second round, I'm like another one of my goals was to get an alley-oop from Kilgannon, right?
Yes,
And
I saw it.
I'm like, oh, like Kilgannon, he's not gonna fuck up my pass, right? So then Kilgannon was one of the judges, so I'm like, bro, can you just toss me a lob off the glass? Because I'm like, I can't fuck this up. And then that's when I hit that. It was just a basic like two-handed little tomahawk,
Yes, it
whatever.
was so
Yeah.
cool though. I liked it.
But it was just like it was more just like he's my favorite dunker. He's Canadian. Like I don't know. I couldn't dunk last year, so just getting that experience was like crazy. Yeah.
That's
I can
awesome,
imagine,
bro.
dude. And
Yeah.
then speaking of contests, Paco, you did the 9-foot contest. Tell me about
I did.
that.
All right, so it was a fun experience at the beginning. Like on day on day on day 2, yes, day 2. I was doing a windmill. Okay, I was doing a windmill on 9-foot, and on a dunk contest, I did a windmill on drop step. I did a windmill off vert, and then I did a windmill 360, and finally I did a tomahawk windmill. So that's my little windmill rotation. See it? Rotation,
Mhm.
get it?
Yeah, no, 100%.
But yeah, the reason I got the 360 windmill was thanks to my guy Ty J. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a really good dunker. He also competed in the 10 feet contest, and he was like, he was standing like at the sidelines. He was like, when you're turning, just face towards me so that you can have optimal like rotation. And yeah, I just learned it like right before the competition, so it was super clutch. Yeah, the whole competition was clutch. Honestly, I was like 1 point away from getting eliminated from the finals, and I got second place in the beginning. And the end, I was like, I was hitting my dunks fortunately, so that landed me good scores to get to second place at the last was it like in the last round. So I liked it. It was a good experience.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. And then last thing I want to talk about again things outside of camp. Like what would you do differently? How did you guys prepare? Yeah, coming back, coming into camp, goals, stuff like that. So yeah, whoever wants
Mhm.
to finish off with that.
I think Pierre can
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, Pierre, if you want to start.
Yeah.
Actually, I did quite well to prepare for dunk camp. Like I was injured. Like the week before dunk camp on Tuesday, I had a knee flare up. I didn't jump like since March, like full approach. So I didn't know what to do. Like I just put the hay in the barn, like the THP guys say, always say. And I build up my jumps slowly, like standing jumps. Then the other jump session I would do one step jump. Then the next week I would do two step approach, then three step approach, and going from like 8'6" to 9 feet to 9'4", then to close to 10, and then it was like 9'10" something, and then I had a knee flare up like last the last week before camp. Then I wanted to finish like the week on a good note, so I went on 8'6" and did some trick dunks. That went well, so I was like, whatever happens, happens. I can just go and see what will happen. And the whole week, I was feeling better every day. Like, I tested 40.5 the first day, thanks to my guy Eric.
Yeah, yes,
like,
sir. Shout out
Let's
Eric.
like
go.
I tested 39.5, and I asked Eric, "Yo, can you hype me up?" I was missing the bell and stuff like that. I was going like too fast on my approach, and I said, "Oh, yo, Eric, can you
It's
come
that one
hype
inch.
me up?" I went and touched the bell at 40.5, and the thing is, if I jumped like 1 inch lower, I wouldn't be in the top 10.
Yeah, you made it to the leaderboard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was 8.
yeah. He was top 10 in the camp in vert.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
Not bad.
so yeah,
for
and yeah, every day it was my knee was feeling better, and it's just like the last day of camp, I sprained my ankle at the show, but it's not too bad. I can walk and do stuff like that,
Yeah,
but I can't jump right now. But it's fine. I did my thing, and I'm just
exactly.
rehabbing right now and taking things slow.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I had
yeah.
a similar approach to Pierre in terms of
Hmm.
like the following weeks before camp. I did like standing jumps, one step jump, two step, 80% effort, 90 effort, and 5% effort. It's like slowly build up. And then done camp, I just deloaded it. But if I want to say anything I want to improve, I think like I want to say what I did good actually. Like I want to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at making connections at Instagram. I think
Yeah,
that really
yeah.
helped me find like people I can connect with during camp, especially like Eric. He was one of the
Hmm.
guys that like approached me at the beginning of the camp. We were like grocery shopping. We were going to Nike. He bought the Nike Pro. It was so fun. And
Yeah.
I also met Ty J, PhD jumper. Shout out to them. And also Victoria Too Tough. She's the one that gave me the shoes, the 361s. These are the shoes. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I hopefully they can come to Hong Kong someday and check out check out the culture and the food. I bought a Vertec from Hong Kong so they can test the vertical as well. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
something to say,
yeah,
Eric?
yeah, definitely knowing people going in. Like, I mean, thankfully we have that THP group chat, right? So
Mhm.
I knew
Well,
like I knew Paco.
you guys do.
Yeah,
I'm,
exactly, exactly. But like just having like some connections that like just knowing a few people that helps, of course, right? Um, from my end, like I started jump training this same time last year. So in June is when I started. So for the
Okay.
first 6 months, I just did my own training just by watching YouTube videos, and then and playing basketball. That's all I did. I didn't know what I was doing really, but I was able to get my first dunk, and then I got on THP in January,
Like,
and then I think I made some pretty good progression from
yeah.
January until now. And yeah, for me, it was really just a taper. So I was on a 2 week taper going into dunk camp. So I was pretty much like fully deloaded. And most of my dunks were on, like my sessions were close to 10. So I was used to that. But it was really just like keeping my calories in check because I can gain weight really quickly. And obviously, like you want to keep your weight as low as possible. And then just that taper, man, because I was so fatigued. Like I was in a fatigue hole for like 3 months because I wasn't used to that type of training, right? Because I'd never trained like that before. So actually fully deloading into dunk camp and then like peaking, that felt good too. And then like I said before, like for anyone going, I would say like 100%, like try not to jump every day. Like
Yes, don't
please.
be like me. Don't be like me.
Please don't do that. Like only it's tempting, but like I don't know, maybe if you're like 14 years old or something,
Yeah,
sure.
you're
But
Nate. You can probably get away with it.
exactly, but otherwise like just don't risk it because like a lot of guys, even like the pros like Donovan and shit, like a lot of guys were getting injured, like Kilgannon, like you don't want to get injured there. So just make
Yes.
sure you keep everything in check.
And
Yeah.
also get the Nike Pros in the Nike store at the hotel. It's quite cheap, and yeah, I think Eric got it. Just
Yeah.
Paco was
inside joke.
he was my fashion designer.
What a dope, bro.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
designed this cap as well. Shout out to I don't know,
oh
shout out to
yeah,
myself.
Let's go.
dude,
So
if you can
wait,
get that,
Darshil, you're gonna come next year, and Juan too,
that's
maybe.
we're gonna try
that
to. We're gonna do our
that's
absolute best.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm hoping. I'll have to figure out by this December, man, what it is, to be honest, because that's when they open up usually, right?
yeah. I think December-ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So that I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna have to figure out like if it's feasible to do so.
Good
But
luck, guys.
that's the hope.
Yeah. Yeah,
that'd
man.
be dope, dude. Dude, I want to see you just go ham. Just get if you haven't dunked by then, just getting your first dunk. Like everyone gets their first dunk there because like there's so much adrenaline. So it'd be sick to see live.
Man, it out in order.
Yeah,
Well, I guess both. I've done the calculation, and then Juan figured out when he figured out my reach did the calculation.
I've
I'm
done the
pretty sure
calculations.
that if I do get my first dunk, I'm also gonna probably be on the top 10 leaderboard as well.
oh, it's
Yeah.
dope,
Because
dude. So you'd be
because
like at 40 at
legit
least, kind of thing.
legit my reach is terrible. It's like maybe it's 7-1. I'm thinking it might be 7-2 if I can fix my posture correctly. But I would need a 40-41 just to get a dunk. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was the shortest at camp. I had the shortest
Yeah,
reach at seven
Really?
three and a
Pierre
half.
has the shortest reach, I think.
Damn.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, we can talk about
Yeah.
our goals coming camp. Have we
Oh
talked
yeah,
Coming
about
into
it?
camp?
that'll be the last thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were your guys' goals with camp?
Yeah, Paco, if you want to go first.
Sure, I already have some in mind actually. So my goal is two things. I want to windmill on 10 and also test the 40. I'm right now 34. I need to gain like 6 inches in 12 months. It's kind of a stretch, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's. Hmm. If you can train hard enough, you can see what happens, dude. Honestly.
Yeah,
That's.
I'm still young,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
hard.
think I can respond good to training.
Hmm.
So yeah, no goals for next camp. What do you guys got, Pierre?
For next
Eric?
camp. For
I want
next.
to
Oh,
be healthy for real. I want to
Yeah.
like
that's fair.
have a streak of healthiness.
Yeah.
and just
That's
be
for
able
that
to
for
do my
sure.
thing, like to be able to work out hard and jump.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I want.
That's all there is to it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're healthy consistently, then that's where you make the most progress, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
Yes.
Otherwise, you're like, it's all start and stop. It's
yeah.
hard to make progress that way. Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah,
about Hank's goals?
I think from, yeah, put his whole body in the room.
55-inch vertical dunk champion
Oh,
2026.
100%.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be. I
I,
Let's
guess.
add it
I
up
would say
12.
I'm trying to, I feel like I can get a 40-inch vertical. I think by next dunk camp, like that'd be
Very,
three
very good.
inches. And definitely, I feel like I can hit a windmill too. So
Yeah,
probably like
yeah.
windmill and 40-inch.
Oh, we're the
Like,
same. We're twinning.
yeah,
I
100%.
also want the windmill.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Very
I
good.
want a windmill just off
My
dribble windmill.
signature dunk is the windmill at this point because I just did it all over in the 9 feet
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
You
dude.
dude,
know.
Pierre, you're like right there too with the windmill, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
he's
yes,
got
Yeah.
look.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I seen your post too.
I guess I'll more concretely put my goals past what I already said.
Hmm.
Um, I definitely want to get my first dunk if I haven't already at that point. It's a long ways to go. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might get my first dunk by the end of the year. I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh, Same thing with my jump technique. Have fixed jump technique by that point, or at least something that's better than whatever it is right now on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
And I don't know, get my 1 foot up. Like actually I did a little bout of 1 foot jumping and I managed to increase it to the point where like my touch point was like around like 8.8, 8.9 to like 9.9 or something like that. So it's
Mm,
like I
it's not
increased in
bad.
like a few weeks or so because it's just really the technique I needed to get used to. But really, my goals for camp, if I were to go, besides those kind of things, really dunk wise,
Hmm.
is if I were to do contests, I'd probably do, I don't know, 360 windmill, something like that.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Or because
On 9 foot?
for me, it's more so like a cathartic experience for me because the dunks that I used to do on low rimming when I was at least decent at it, one of my
Hmm.
favorite ones to do were 360s of any kind. And after I
Yeah.
got my ankle sprain, I've just constantly had PTSD to go full intent on my 360s. So if I'm able to get it on 9 like that, that would be so awesome for me.
I think the
360
shoot
windmill
part
which
actually
way?
matters on 360, so.
Uh,
With the grain, like Vince Carter style, or the other way?
I guess minimum the like base way, but Vince Carter
Hmm.
style is what I prefer.
Yeah, yeah,
I want to
yeah.
ask you something actually, Darshil. So,
Yeah, what's up?
oh, shit, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I remember. So, you're saying that you want to hit a 360 windmill, right? Is it on a 9 feet contest or like 10 feet? I think 9 feet, right?
9 feet. If I
Oh, okay.
wanted to make something on 10, I think the most that I know I can possibly achieve just off of being real with myself is probably a 360 if I can hone it down. I've talked to AJ Ackerson about it, and essentially
Mhm.
he's like, if you can get a one-hander decently down, then getting a 360 is just a little bit more after that. So
Oh, that's good.
I think for me, my pipeline of what dunks I'm gonna do after I get my first dunk is probably a 360.
Hmm.
Bro, I
Yeah.
forgot to mention Ethan fucking Pimstone. He is
Oh yeah,
popping off.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. The Pimpstone brothers go crazy.
I they are so nice too. Like they are really humble. I like them a lot. Like no homo.
Yeah.
They're all nice dudes. Like, how
Yeah.
about Juan? How about you? If you come, what's the
Uh,
goal?
oh shit. I was just gonna say my goal is to get healthy and make it, but
Yeah.
it really depends. Cause my dunks have only hit like a one-hander off lob, and that's pretty much it right now. So definitely by then make some new dunks. Hopefully off the backboard, maybe self bounce,
Let's
maybe
go.
two-hander, maybe 360. So yeah, that's just what I have in mind for possibilities, and hopefully just the main thing to be healthy by then. Because right now, like you just said, it's like the kind of back and forth thing. With
Hmm.
like because of how I'm injured right now. So it's kind
Yeah.
of yeah, like the back and forth thing. But yeah, that's pretty much the goals for me. But yeah. Anyways, we're at 54 minutes, so we're gonna end it off here. Thank you, Eric, Paco, and Pierre for coming onto the podcast and
No
telling
problem.
people about the dunk camp experience, and hopefully, whoever's watching that didn't make it this year can make it next year. Just like me and Darshil, we're gonna do our best. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. All their socials will be in the description. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace
Okay.
Ciao,
out.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Ciao.
Yeah.